Everything has changed. It is now the time of the color purple. Purple is the color of kings and queens. In those days, only royal people could wear the color purple. Roman citizens could wear a little stripe of purple, but that was it. Purple is a serious color, and something serious is going to happen. A king is coming, but it's not the kind of king the people thought was coming. This king had no army, no riches, and no great house. This king was a baby who was born in a barn. The king that was coming is still coming today, and this is full of mystery. You know, a mystery is hard to enter sometimes, and that's why the season of Advent is so important. Sometimes you can walk right through a mystery and not even know it's there. During this time of year, you see people hurrying in the malls, buying things, doing this and that, but they will miss the mystery. They don't know how to get ready, or maybe they just forgot. The church learned a long time ago that people need a way to get ready to come close to a mystery like Christmas. The church set aside 4 weeks for getting ready. And because Christmas is such a great mystery, it takes that long to get ready. During that time, we are all on a journey. We are all on our way to Bethlehem. We are all getting ready to come close and to enter the mystery of Christmas. So let's go with the prophets, the Holy Family, the shepherds, the angels, the wise men, and all the rest on a journey that's not just back then, it is also now. Prophets are people who come so close to God, and God comes so close to them that they know what's most important. They pointed the way to Bethlehem. They didn't know exactly what was going to happen there, but they knew that that was the place. On the first Sunday in Advent, we remember the prophets. They pointed the way and will show us the way too. Stop, watch, pay attention, because something incredible is going to happen in Bethlehem. This is the card of the Holy Family. Do you see Bethlehem on the card and the road? The Holy Family is on their way to Bethlehem, and we are going with them. Here is Mother Mary. Here is Father Joseph. And here is the donkey. Mary was about to have a baby, and so sometimes it was very hard for her to walk. And when Mary could not walk even one more step, she would get on the donkey and ride. But it's also really hard to ride on a donkey when you're about to have a baby. So when Mary could not ride even one more step, she would get down and walk. She rode and she walked. They must have been the last 2 people to come up the road to Bethlehem that night. On the 3rd Sunday in Advent, we remember the shepherds who were standing in the fields outside of Bethlehem, keeping their sheep. They were trying hard to stay awake so the wolves would not come and eat the sheep. And suddenly the sky was filled with a light so bright that it hurt their eyes, and their hearts were beating so loudly. And finally, when they could hear something other than the beating of their own hearts, they heard singing, and that scared them too, until they heard the words. The angels were singing, "Do not be afraid." Angels often say this because it's scary to have a messenger of God come to you. The angels singing sounded something like this: "Do not be afraid. We bring good tidings of great news, peace on earth and goodwill for everyone. Go, hurry, run to Bethlehem and see the child that will change everything." On the fourth Sunday in Advent, we remember the three kings, the wise men, the Magi. They came from far in the east, and they were so wise that people thought they were magic. In fact, we get our word magic from the name they were called in their language, the Magi. And of all the things they knew the most about stars. They knew where every single star in the sky was supposed to be at every time of the year. So they could tell the people when it was time to plant their crops, or take a trip on the ocean in a boat, or cross the highest mountain passes when the snow wasn't too deep. But suddenly they saw the wild star. This star was not on any of their star maps. It went where it wanted to go. It didn't stay put. So the wise men decided to follow the star to see where it was going and what it wanted to show them. The wise men followed the star all the way to Bethlehem. But because they came from so far away, they didn't get there until after the baby was born. They are always late, it seems. Year after year, they are late. They usually don't arrive until January 6th, but we remember them anyways, because they too, just like us, are on their way to Bethlehem. Here is the light of the prophets. This is the light of the Holy Family. This is the light of the shepherds. And this is the light of the three kings. Let's enjoy the light.